I'm selling my house. Are you paying for staging? No, I'm the realtor. I don't pay for staging. You're the seller. You pay for staging. But the other realtors that I've interviewed said they'd pay for staging. So what's up with that? That's a great question. And it's a question I get asked all the time. So let's unpack it. This is full disclosure. I get this question all the time. Who is responsible for paying for staging? And I'm going to get into it, but first I want to preface it with, I know a lot of real estate agents that watch this page, and I know a lot of you guys are gonna have a difference of opinion. A lot of you market yourself as packaging staging into the equation. And if you have a difference of opinion, come at me in the comments. Let's get a conversation going, but let's get back on track. Here is why I will never pay for staging. I will never do it, and here's why. Because first, the risk is all on the realtor. If they pay for staging and if the seller decides that they don't want to sell the house anymore, well, now the realtor is out $10,000, and that's just on a decent sized place here in Vancouver. That staging could even be upwards of $20,000. It's craziness, okay? And here's another reason. If you think about it, the seller pays for all the staging, let's just call it $10,000, keep the numbers round. And if the house is worth, $3 million here in Vancouver, if that home sells for an additional $50,000, if you have some good staging in it, it should. That extra $40,000 is going to be made by the seller. They had a $10,000 investment, and guess what? They just made 40 grand. But if you do the math on the commission between a house that's worth $3 million and a house that's worth $3,050,000, it's not that much. The realtor makes maybe an additional $735 if they're charging a standard commission. So that risk does not equal the reward. And if for some god-awful reason the seller decides not to sell, the realtor is screwed. So if the seller pays for the staging and the realtor and the seller have a fallout, well, then they still have the staging. They can get someone else and nobody really gets screwed. Okay, so sellers, if you are listening, your staging should be something that's just part of your preparation, your painting, your cleaning. Staging is part of that investment number. And for the realtors out there, if I'm messing up your game, I'm sorry. This is just my full disclosure. But seriously, let's talk about it in the comments. If it works for you, I'm curious. Really, I want to pick your brain. So comment below and don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.